Thank you for tuning into this video. As you can see right in front of me, I do have another cycling shoe that I just picked up. This is the CX219. Regular width. They do make them in wide if I'm not mistaken. The white black colorway in my traditional size EU 45. I've already tried these on, and just for sizing purposes right off the get-go, please follow Lake sizing. I did measure my foot based on millimeters, and they did suggest going up 5 millimeters, and whatever that range is what your size will be. In general, I'm traditionally a size 11 in most sneaker brands. Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Asics, so on and so forth. They go with the sizing of 45 being a size 11. That's what I went with. They fit good. If you are a little hesitant about purchasing a shoe online and you don't know about the sizing, I would suggest going to your local bike shop to see if they have any lakes. If they don't, try Amazon. Some places offer free returns. At least you don't have to deal with the headache if you can't return the sneaker or the cycling shoe. As you see, traditional Lake box. Nothing too special. And here are the cycling shoes. So the main reason why I picked up a new pair of cycling shoes is to replace my very first cycling shoe, which is a Scott Road Boa Comp. And the issue I had with that shoe is whenever I tried screwing new cleats in, and it doesn't matter which screw I'm using, two of the screws don't fully screw in, so I can't torque it down properly. I did test this on the indoor trainer, clipping into my bike. Now, whenever I'm pulling up or pedaling, the cleat feels loose and I can actually hear it squeak and it doesn't feel as secure. So I don't know if Scott is able to maybe potentially help me fix that. But in the time being, I did pick up a new pair of cycling shoes. During the winter season, my suggestion is to look for cycling shoes then. Most retailers, most bike shops, most companies are getting rid of old inventory and bringing on new ones. So during that time, you are able to find discounts and get a pretty good deal. In my case, I found that one online retailer had a discount. My credit card had an offer for that online retailer, so additional discounts and cash back, which essentially led this to being about half off. These retail for 250 USD. I got it for about 130 after taxes, so I can't really complain on that end. Diving into the cycling shoe itself, it is all white leather. Now I would say it's probably like a pleather material. And then you have cutouts throughout the shoe for breathability, mesh, and then a carbon fiber sole. You have a little bit of leather on the back and a 3M hit right here. And then a traditional style tongue. One BOA dial, typical push in, twist to tighten. And then if you need to loosen, pull and loosen up. In comparison to my other cycling shoes, this is a little more pricey. If you are looking for a more budget-friendly cycling shoe, I would suggest getting the Northwaves. Now, Northwaves' US website is no longer available, so they only go through retailers, and I think in the Europe region. I personally have used this shoe for a year or over a year now, and it hasn't let me down. It's a very good shoe for the price. I only paid $100 for these. You do get 2 dials. Now with Northwave's traditional dial, they do not loosen the way that a BOA does. And that's where I'm not a fan of Northwave. It does the job. It's not really a huge inconvenience. It's just a minor inconvenience at the end of the day. But when you tighten, similar twist, but you have to pull this latch to loosen, which can get annoying and caught every now and then. Or you could do a micro adjustment of loosening by pushing the latch itself if you've already tightened it. No complaints on that end. I do like this cycling shoe. It fits really well, not very breathable. And then it has a carbon fiber sole. And in addition with my other cycling shoe, the Akoi R4 Evo Perf for perforated. Very lightweight shoe. The one con I would say about this one is the tongue design. This is all personal preference at the end of the day. I personally do not like this tongue design where this piece folds over the tongue. I actually like the traditional one a lot more. This feels a lot more comfortable. The Northways feel comfortable, and I feel like I get a better lockdown that way. With the Akois, I feel like I have to tighten it really tight for my foot to not move. And even if it does get tightened, I still have a little bit of give out here towards the heel and then the top of my foot, which is a little annoying, but at the end of the day, you're not really running in the shoes. You're kind of just sitting on your bike, pushing down, utilizing whatever the purpose of a cycling shoe is. I'm happy to have these as a replacement for my other bike shoe. This will be something I'm going to use in 2025 season. Probably majority of the time I will use this shoe. I felt this one to be very comfortable. Now, I don't know how the comfort is until I install the cleats and actually get a test ride in, but just from putting on the shoe initially, in my house, slipping my feet in, I felt like it was a very comfortable shoe. I felt like it had enough width and breathability so far, but we're gonna get a longer term review and see how those end up. That's pretty much it for this unboxing. Nothing too special about the shoe itself. Cycling shoes are very subjective at the end of the day, and I would recommend you 100% trying them on before you purchasing them, especially places with all sales final. If you have any questions about this particular shoe or any of the two shoes I just showed, please comment down below and I'll try my best to answer them. Other than that, thank you for tuning into this video and I'll catch you guys on the next one.